Madam Walker was fearless because she was working on behalf of other women. Her power came from the women who supported her, and she felt an obligation to speak out on behalf of those women, to help those women make their lives better. Madam C.J. Walker, an early 20th century entrepreneur, was born Sarah Breedlove in Delta, Louisiana in 1867 on the same plantation where her parents had been enslaved. But by the time she died at 51 in May of 1919, she was a millionaire living in her mansion. She had become a philanthropist, a patron of the arts, a social activist, and a person who empowered other women.
As a young woman, Madam Walker began losing her hair due to scalp infection, which was common at the time. Determined to find a solution, she consulted her brothers, who were barbers, and began experimenting with possible remedies.
Her hair began to fall out. She developed a shampoo and an ointment that healed scalp infections and began to sell it. And that was really what got her started on her road to being an entrepreneur.
Her product was born, Madam C.J. Walker's Wonderful Hair Grower. She traveled across the country, selling her products in African American communities. But the success of her hair care line wasn't the only priority. Madam C.J. Walker's fearless big bet, empowering other women along the way.
She could see that women working together could make a difference. So she demonstrated these products on other women. She began to teach them how to become her sales agents. She began to teach them how to reach out to other women.
Women working for Madam C.J. Walker could make more money selling her products than they could in more common jobs of the time, like teaching. She empowered her sales agents to establish their own financial independence. They could educate their children, buy homes, and give back to their own communities.
For a couple of years on the road, the theme of her keynote speech was women's duty to women. And women's duty to women was helping other women just as she had been helped when she was a poor washerwoman. She said, I'm endeavoring not just to make money, but to be able to create opportunities for other women. She wanted her sales agents to do just that within their communities.
By the end of her career, Madam C.J. Walker had fearlessly elevated 20,000 women across the United States into entrepreneurship.
She knew that the only way that the community was going to change and the only way that America was going to change was for these women to take control of their lives, to use their power to try to make the world a better place. So Madam Walker's big bet was creating a hair care product, but using that hair care product as a platform to leverage the power of women.
We hope that her story inspires you to use your big bet to empower others and to be fearless.